Hello, my name is Gabe Zollner. I'd like to spend a few minutes this afternoon, if we can, and talk about something that I think might concern all of us. I've noticed that recently there are two Muslims that have entered Congress. And those two individuals were selected or elected by the people in Minnesota. What's interesting is Minnesota has a 16% population of Muslims, yet they're able to send two of their kind to Congress. Now, I don't have any issues with the Muslims. What I have an issue with is that the 16.7% outvoted the balance of people in Minnesota, because otherwise we would have our representatives representing the people of Minnesota versus having the Muslims. What bothers me as well with the Muslims being in Congress is when they were sworn in to uphold their oath of office, they didn't put their hands on a Bible. They put their hands on a Quran. Now, where in the Constitution does it say that we can substitute the Bible for the Quran? The other concern is that as you take a look at areas like Southern California and Northern California, a great number of officials in that state are Hispanic. And what's interesting is the Hispanic population of California is 16.7%. What does that say? That says the balance of the people in California don't bother to vote. If they did, we wouldn't have a Hispanic mayor in California. We wouldn't have as many Hispanics in key government positions in California. Now, if you go to the southern states, 57% of African Americans and blacks live in the southern states. So you obviously end up having a higher percentage of African Americans or blacks being voted into key government positions, senators, congressmen, etc. Again, 57% of the blacks outweigh the remainder of the population, so the southern states are gone. We can't take back what we no longer have. What has to happen in the states that have a higher population of Caucasians, whites, whatever you wish to call them, they have to go out and vote. And they're not voting. And that's what the problem is. People are not voting. And if you don't vote, then you've got nothing to complain about. Please, get out and vote. This is the most important election in our history. Take 5 friends, have your 5 friends take 5 friends. We have to outvote the Democratic Chicago machine by at least 10% to offset their fudge factor. We can't turn this country into whatever he wants to turn it into. He has to be stopped, and he can only be stopped at the voting booth. Thank you.